out of their talk there. He was also talked about the Rockets and the Wizards, but he elected to sign back with the San Antonio Spurs. He enjoyed his time there, so Michael Finley, back with us for 35 years old, still can do a lot of things off the bench.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, it's a nice acquisition, but they had no chance against the Lakers this year, I can tell you that.
Oh.
This one's for Elwood, story number 7 in Toronto. It's all you.
Practiced for the first time since surgery on July 11th to remove an infected bursa sac. Everyone's saying he looked fine. He was walking okay. He had a pad on his knee. He didn't have pads on. He was just in shorts and a jersey. But everything from Colts camp said he was looking good.
And they say he's going to be ready for opening night as well.
He'll be ready.
Yeah.
He's a pro.
Peyton Manning, man, that guy.
So good. Best quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion.
He's good.
Better than Brady.
Better than John Kidna? Story number!
Better than?
6. Chris Henry, of course, Chad Johnson goes down to injury, and then T.J. Houshmandzadeh is out with an injury. So now they have to sign Chris Henry. He was out on a... he actually got fined for... the coach fined him for some inappropriate things going on in the team. Chris Henry, a Pro Bowler, 2-time Pro Bowler, signs back with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's back with the Bengals. And a nice corp there, huh? If they're healthy. Chris Henry, TJ, and Chad Johnson. Nice little offense. Derek Anderson.
That's a good team. I mean, I'm sort of prejudiced towards the Bengals because I had 2 of them on a fantasy team last year. And Chad Johnson kind of screwed me over, but that's a good offense. That's one of the better offenses in a strong AFC, but their defense it's not a good. I mean, that's the reason why they were so bad last year. If you remember, there was a game when they played the Browns. The final score was like 51-49.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL is not college football. You shouldn't be scoring that many points.
And Derek Anderson goes down. He went down with a separated shoulder last Saturday or Sunday, I think it was. Not a good sign there. Derek Anderson, I love. That guy's got a rifle.
It sucks
for
Brady Quinn, though. I mean, they draft the kid. He's excited about being the new face on the franchise, and then Derek Anderson has 1 good year. They signed him to a 3-year deal, and Brady Quinn's in trouble. Well,
this Derek Anderson came out of nowhere.
But I think he's better than Brady Quinn.
Oh yeah. Well, we haven't really seen Quinn yet.
But from how he played in college, I think Quinn's a little overrated. He was from Notre Dame. He has that thing surrounding him. Oh, he was a quarterback in Notre Dame.
Right.
So he's got to be successful. So.
Yeah. Story number 5.
Joe Horn's happy now.
Yeah.
Famous cell phone incident.
Because he's out, right?
Yeah, he got released by the Falcons. So he's been trying to be released from this team for the longest time. I mean, he's 36 years old now. His career's running towards an end. He wants to be on a winning team.
36 years old. You think the Patriots?
No.
Patriots signing.
Yeah, it is Patriots signing. Patriots usually have
where does
7 receivers.
Go, San Diego?
He's been overrated his entire career. He just got a ton of hype because of that cell phone incident.
Oakland is the team that would sign Joe Horn. Yeah, perfect signing for Joe Horn. Horn has a $2.5 million in guarantees on his contract, and if he lands with another team, it's possible the Falcons will offset for whatever he receives from another team. Horn actually entered his 13th NFL season. That's a lot of mileage on that body, man, in the NFL. 13 years. He's got 603 career catches, over 8,700 yards, 76 touchdowns, one of them with a cell phone in his career, and he's played with a few different teams, the Chiefs, the Saints, the Falcons. Last year he played 12 games for the Falcons, caught 27 passes. He was hurt, had a year.
He was going down.
Yeah, not a
good
year
for him. Last year, Raiders assigned him a 1 year. Knowing the Raiders like a 1 year, $13 million deal.
Yeah.
And expected for this.
Story number 4. Did you hear about this? Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre, proposed $20 million marketing deal that included a merchandise line, autographs, personal appearances, and even a blog. According to a report in the Sporting News online newsletter Friday. And while Favre turned down the deal in favor of the returning player and then traded to the New York Jets, so they had this whole thing, the $20 million deal that they had in place. Remember, they had 10 years, $20 million?
Yeah.
He had to write a blog
imagine that.
To get paid, basically, yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That's all you do is 30 minutes? You go online, type up a paragraph, and here's your check.
The Packers are expected to offer him a similar agreement once he retires for good, though. quote, we do want to have a long-term relationship with Brett Favre. Mark Murphy, the CEO for the Packers. We will always be a Packer. He will always be a Packer, and he's very important to this organization. So, obviously, they got some good respects with Brett Favre, but what an interesting story, though, huh?
That's crazy. I mean, they're trying to milk whatever they got from Favre as much as they can. I mean, you can tell they want to make money off of him. Wasn't it something like he has to sign 300 items that only the Packers could sell, and then he has to make like 10 or 15 personal appearances just by himself, just for the Packers.
Yeah, as Jeff Francis looks like Barry Bonds against Chad Billings. Gets a single early on, gets the double down the line. Jeff Francis, the pride of Canada, is on second base with nobody out. Yeah, it's a very interesting story, man. That is very interesting. Obviously, he declined it. Now he's a New York Jet. Not sure what they're going to do best. The best the New York Jets can do is an 8-8 team, a 500 team.
Oh,
I don't
come on.
anything
8-8?
At
really
best.
think they're going to be 8-8?
At best. I mean, they're 6. They're 6 and 10.
No, I mean, 6 and 10 at best.
Yeah, they're 6 and 10, but at best they're an 8-8.
5-1. Story number 3.
Steven Jackson talked about it. Go for it.
If you don't believe me that I'm a Rams fan, the fans know I'm a Rams fan. I'm just glad Steven Jackson's back in camp, and he's going to be ready for the season opener. That's all
he's back in camp. Steven Jackson, back in camp. That's a good thing. Obviously, it's a good thing. So, I don't know what the Rams are going to do, though. I mean, that's another team. I mean, at best, what are they going to? Were they 7 wins at best? Steven Jackson with him last year, 3-13.
It'd be 10-6.
Oh, shut up! I said the same thing last year. Story number 2.
You did too.
USA defeats Australia, 116-85. They move on to the semifinals. Kobe went off. 25 points, shot 10 for 16.
Would you rather see the U.S. blow out teams like this, or just actually see them win in interesting games?
Nah, I want to see blowouts. Yeah. Hey, you represent your country. You make sure you take it to the different countries. You know.
Yeah.
You don't want any chance for anybody else to do anything.
There's no team that even looks close to being able to touching this U.S. team.
The only team is Spain.
I thought Spain would give us a fight, and nothing.
They're not that good. But the only
Powell didn't play well either.
The only thing because they're too physical for Powell.
Yeah.
Kobe knocked down Powell a couple times to make sure, you know, you got to be physical. And that was kind of like a lesson.
But watching all this basketball just makes me want the Lakers season to start so much.
I went to a concert last night at Staples Center, and I was walking down the street, and I got the feeling back. I got that feeling like, all right, I can't wait.
Did you go to La Bella before?
We didn't. No, we're a little late, so we didn't make La Bella. Oh, man, that ravioli with the bread and the sauce.
It's been 2 months.